Good morning, friends. Welcome to my channel, JB's Crochet. I'm Amber, and today is Vlogmas day number 19. So, December 19th, 2024. So, what did I do yesterday? Yesterday, went to the chiropractor and just had another kind of day. You know, we just kind of did, the kids and I actually sat and watched the movie Pearl Harbor. They wanted to see it. They actually both liked it. And I love the movie. Anyway, I am wearing a navy t-shirt. I bought this at Pearl Harbor, at the gift shop there at Pearl Harbor, because we were in the Navy, and my husband and I don't know what happened to all the shirts and stuff that we used to have. I used to have a yellow shirt that had navy on it, and I loved that shirt. I think it was just getting a little, like, rough feeling. It wasn't soft anymore. I don't know. So I was like, I had to get myself another navy shirt. Now, this isn't yellow, obviously, but they didn't have any at the gift shop that I was at. So I kind of had to go with what I had. I just got to find a connection with somebody who's on a Navy base. I can go to the next for me and pick up one of the yellow shirts. But right now, this is what I got, and I'm happy with it. So I thought it'd be kind of fun to trickle in some of the souvenirs I bought. Now, I didn't buy a ton because I was extremely limited on what I could pack in my suitcases because it was already full coming back. So over the one thing that we came to realize very quickly in Hawaii is, or at least on the islands, is that they didn't use plastic bags, and we didn't have any bags with us to buy groceries or buy whatever we needed. So I did buy 2 Walmart bags while we were there at Walmart. I think they were like 34 cents a piece. I mean, it was worth it. They were only 34 cents. And so, trying to think. Oh, the other bag is out there. I'll show you the 2 I have in here. But anyway, there's these stores in Hawaii called ABC stores. They're kind of like drugstores, like CVS, Walgreens, where they have everything: snacks, drinks, t-shirts, magnets, like all kinds of souvenirs, and souvenir or like stuff, things that you could buy. And they're very geared for touristy now, but they have a program, a rewards program, that if you spend so much money, they give prizes away. The first level of prizes was at $100. Well, in 3 trips, I did $100. And at the $100 level, it was a free tote bag, coffee mug, or there was 1 or 2 other things. And I was like, well, I don't want the coffee mug. And then the tote bag, I actually had options. I could choose from all these different bags. And so, mine is actually out there. Anyway, I keep going to grab this because I think this is the bag I was going to talk about. But no, this is not. I actually purposely bought this bag because I wanted a bag to buy things while we were there and carry it in. And also I wanted project bag, a neat Hawaii project bag for my crochet stuff. And so I'm trying to get this one folded so I can show you. But my daughter has the bag that this one came in. So I'm going to show you the folded up part. So it came like this, and it was inside a bag that was identical to this, but a tiny little bag that it could be carried in. But I was like, I don't need that part because I'm hardly ever going to do this. Well, if I do this, I'm just going to leave it like this. I don't need the little bag that it goes in. And so I was like, here, daughter, have the tiny cute little bag. So I'm gonna open this and I'll show you what it looks like bigger. But hers is basically, think of it as a miniature version of this. It's basically just like this. It's a little miniature bag like that. That this bag rolled up goes inside. It says Aloha Hawaii. And it is Paradise Totes. I don't know if that is made, if they're, you know, it's a really nice bag. And so I plan on using this as like a small project bag. It's got quite a bit of room in there. It's because it's folded up a little bit down here. It's smushed, you know, to be folded. So I had it hanging right here momentarily. And then while we were there, we found farmers markets, flea markets, with driving around the islands and stuff. And so we had our own car to drive around, which was nice. It allowed us to kind of explore where we wanted to. And it was hard because my husband kept asking me, what do you want to do today? I'm like, I don't know. I've never been here before. Like, I don't know what's here, you know? I wanted to be able to find stuff to do that didn't cost a whole lot of money to do with the kids, you know, because if it's not fun for them, it's kind of feel like you're wasting the money on that activity. So it was just like, I don't know, let's just go drive around. I don't know. So we did some driving around, but I kept wanting to look for something handmade in Hawaii. Like, I didn't want it made in China, or a lot of influence in Hawaii is Asian. So there was definitely, I mean, every store owner, I swear, was Chinese, Japanese, Korean, or something. Like, it is very heavily influenced there on the islands. So I think there was some, what was it? Was it India? What was that other country? There was, maybe it was India, I don't know. But there was no, it wasn't India. There was another, like, made in country, like there's objects handmade from other countries, but I can't remember what it was. It started with an I think. It was either India, Indonesia, not Vietnam. Where was it? Oh. Anyway, I kept seeing these bags, and they have tags on them that say made in, you know. I thought this one had a tag on it. Where'd it go? I thought it was on the outside. I thought this one had a tag on it. There it is. Okay, it's on the pocket. On the outside pocket. So, anyway, one of the places I first found this bag at, it was well over 50, I think. And if it's even the same bag, I don't remember, but I was very indecisive on which one I wanted. I was like, I don't know which one I want. What print I want. I found one at one location and I like the print in it, but for some reason I got distracted from it. And then when I tried to find it at another location, I couldn't remember what that print was. And of course, with the way these bags are made, they're reversible. So there's probably no two bags alike out there. Not very many anyway. But here, we'll just show you that. Here's the bag. I got this for $35. It's a really pretty decent sized bag. It's got a pocket on the outside on both sides, both print, like when you flip it around. Let's see if I can get this. So this, obviously, I love flowers, so I got this. I want to say that this one flower is not native, because there's really nothing native left in Hawaii, really, with plant life, because I guess a lot of stuff has been brought over from other countries, and so there's a lot of species of plants that aren't native. But you will see this one right here. I think this is the hibiscus. Anyway, these are a lot of flowers that you would associate. So here's the other side. It's the same print in blue. And then here is the pocket on the outside. It has pockets on the outside. And it says N-A-N-I, Nanny Island, and it says made in Hawaii, USA. So I am, you know, gonna go off of the tag here, this hand sewn, what seems to be hand sewn. It could be machine sewn, probably machine sewn, but you know what I mean, like not factory made sewn. Tag on here that says made in Hawaii. So I'm hoping that this bag is truly made in Hawaii. So that's gonna be another project bag. And it was silly, I was shopping for project bags. So yesterday was the waffle stitch in brown for the Santa Cloths with Kim's channel. And once I get all the ends sewn in and stuff, I'll take pictures. Well, actually, maybe I'll just tuck them and take pictures so I can get that done. I did not finish my knotted half double yesterday or the basket. Or this one. I don't think I finished this one either. Nope. I did not finish the star stitch either, so it's still in this state. Y'all, I'm telling you, the last few days have just been kind of recovery days. I've had no energy, literally no energy the last few days. Because, you know, sleep just not being great. I actually finally slept all night last night. Yay! No nosebleeds since Tuesday morning. Praying that it finally healed itself and it's gonna stay that way. I'm still keeping it moistened with lubrication and drinking lots of water as much as I can. And so far so good. Keeping my fingers crossed that we're out of the woods now and I should be good. We'll see. Okay, every time I finish these and put the handles on them, I look back and go, could I have gone a little wider and a little taller? I can never tell how big these things are going to be until I'm done. And then when I'm sitting the next day looking at it, I'm like, did I make it too small? I mean, my hand fits in it, so it's big enough for a hot pad. I mean, I don't know if I would use this as a dishcloth, but maybe someone can. So here is my waffle stitch in brown with my tails. So it just, I don't know. It feels maybe like I should have went maybe one more taller. I don't know. I thought that when you fold it, this is how I've been testing. When you fold it in half in a triangle, if it meets, you know, if it folds in half evenly and you don't have any overlap of the sides, then you're evenly squared for the most part. And that evens up. So, I mean, that is a square, whatchamacallit. So there is my waffle stitch. It's done. It works up fairly quick, so that's why I was able to finish this. But like I said, I have 4 still to finish. Seems like I keep adding 2 as I get one done. So I got the star stitch still, the basket stitch, the knotted half double, and the popcorn. And again, the popcorn one, I'm just dragging my feet on that one. And I still don't know what I want to do with my extras. If I want to keep making a bunch of the smaller ones, you know, with the scrubby yarn, I really want to go to Hobby Lobby and find more of this and see if I can't get what colors I can get in it besides the brown, not brown, gray and white, because again, I'm not a huge fan of the way the gray looks with some of these colors. And I was thinking if I can get colors that are close to the same color, you know, like get a yellow and put it with a yellow. Maybe it may not be the same shade of yellow, but it'll kind of, because it's in the yellow family, would work together, I guess. I don't know. So I'm wanting to go see what kind of colors I can get and then maybe have some different options of the scrubby yarn with my solid colors. Pardon me. Okay, let's get the Advent day done. I actually have to move some stuff around because I just came over here and sat down and did this. Okay, so I need to put the waffle stitch on top here. So I have these in the order that I've done them. I mean, some of them I'm gonna have to go through and put back in. Like the 4 that I still haven't finished will go back in this pile. Okay. Where is 19? This 19. Okay. Hold on a second. Pause, please. Ugh. Ah, there we go. Doo-doo. Why did I move that? I only needed to move the top one. I moved both. Okay. Alright. Trash. Okay. And grab. Okay, I grabbed like 3. And grab. Ooh, I know what this is. You could almost put together a kit. Like a little kit. Yeah, you know what I might do actually? I might actually do that because so this is supposed to be a notions pouch, I was told. So Russ, you're amazing. Like seriously, he had these handmade for the Advent box, these little notions pouches. So that's what it's gonna be. I'm gonna start putting, if I can get it, my little pieces. Ah! So here's my row counter. I don't know if I want to put it in the small pocket in the front or the back pocket. We'll just put it here for now. My little tin, I'm just throwing things. My little tin of stitch markers. I'll put this in here. I'll probably put it in the big one. It had the little binder clips in it. What else did I have? Oh, I have my tape measure. I'll have to find that and put that in here. So yeah, I'm gonna put all the little notions that I get from Russ in this bag from there. I'm trying to remember what else I got. A little piece of tape on here makes me have to tear this off of here, so. There's a couple pieces of tape. Try not to make a tissue mess here. That's so cute. Yep, that's exactly what I thought it was. Little tab, not little. They're kind of big. They're, bleh, can't talk. They sound like metal tapestry needles. So it's this cute little clear tube with a set of tapestry needles in it, and there's a little skinny one. There's a couple skinny ones in here. So there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Looks like 10. Oops. Like just, you know, throwing these at you. I'm gonna put them back in here while I have them in my hand before I drop any more. So that is gonna go in my notions pouch, and we'll just start collecting it in there. So I'll have to find my whatchamacallit, my tape measure to put in here. So we're gonna stick that in there. All right. I feel like I can kind of sort of see the color through there. It's a bright color. So we're gonna open up day number 19. I had to think about that again for a moment. Deep, deep, deep. Okay. It's a nice bright color. It's Juan's favorite color. It's the beautiful pastel pink. It is, in fact, called Crepe number 2. Color number 2. So this one comes after that white. It is a pastel pink. I don't know if I can get it to come in correctly. I mean, it's kind of close to the right color there. It's not really showing, you can kind of see it, but there you go. There's day number 19. All right, so we're gonna stick it back in the bag. I'm excited to open all these. I don't know why. It's fun. There we go. Okay, I had to put it back in its little spot there. All right, y'all. I almost came in here and grabbed this and worked on it yesterday. I was like, I'll be good. Almost finished the other side and said, well, I'll just do the last row on the video tomorrow. I'll start on the last row. So my cake's looking a little ill in this bag over here because it got smooshed. It got smooshed. So yeah, y'all, my trip was amazing. It stinks that, you know, we had a rough transition back, but it was worth it, I guess. All right, I'm trying to think how I start this. Oh, it's just double crochets. Dear, I don't need to do anything special, just start double crocheting. Well, and also I was thinking this morning, what are you guys wanting to see on my channel? You know, like, am I getting to, what's the word I'm looking for here? I'm definitely not getting burnt out on this because I'm having fun doing it, but I'm like, April is my, I guess what everybody's calling it, channelversary or podiversary. So we have a few months to go before we hit a year. Whoa, just a few months. But I want to make sure I'm not boring. That's not the word I'm looking for. That I'm not kind of plateauing, you know, like getting stale, you know, like I don't want to be, I want to keep it fresh and interesting without being a tutorial channel because I don't know. I don't know. Juan loves his tutorials and loves doing them for people as long as they want them. And I'm like, I don't know that I am in that same sphere as him with tutorials. Like, I did a few, yes, and they're okay, you know, they're okay, but I don't know. I want to make sure, you know, I keep it interesting for you guys without, you know, stressing about it and getting too, you know, just too stale. I want to make sure that, you know, you're still enjoying it. I'm not necessarily looking for, you know, thousands upon thousands of views or anything like that. I mean, I would love to be able to look at my stats, which I don't, honestly, very rarely do. And the only reason I do look at them is because I happen to go into the YouTube Studio app to fix something on a video and go, oh, hey, look, there's how many subs I have. You know, like, I don't really give all those stats a whole lot of credence, a whole lot of like weight, you know, like I just don't, I care, don't care, if that makes sense. I don't stress about it. I think about it, but I don't stress over it, you know. I'm blessed and honored to have 1,280 something people subscribe to my channel. I'm like blown away by that. I just want to make sure that I'm bringing content to my channel that is me, you know, and also what you guys want to see from me, you know. Because, I mean, I do kind of want to make my views a little better. I will be honest about that, but I'm also not stressed about them being like huge amounts of views. I just want to see a little bit higher. So, like I said, I gotta balance everything out with family. Of course, they come first, and, you know, and then this. I'm excited. The kids is the rest of the squirrel. Because I was just thinking okay, this is how I squirreled. I'll help you out here. So I was sitting here thinking, I was telling you guys, you know, about the content I want to, you know, what kind of content I want to bring, and so that got me to thinking, and I was going to tell you about the 22 pin knitting machine that I got coming from Amazon, the Addy 22 pin, and then I was like. And then my brain went to the Christmas gifts are coming as well for the kids. So my Christmas gift, the Addy 22 pin knitting machine, and then all the rest of the kids' Christmas is coming from Amazon today, or should be here today. And I don't know, I'm excited. I get excited for Christmas with my kids, like, and buying them gifts. I definitely probably way overspend on them, but I don't know, it's just what I do. And then, you know, I make it really hard for family to buy for them because I buy everything for them. I guess maybe I'm secretly going, don't buy them anything else. They don't need anything else. I'm doing it so they don't need anything else. Maybe that's why it is. I don't know. I'm just, you know, just being silly. Like my mom's like, it is so hard to buy for them because they literally have everything. Well, I mean, I don't know what to tell you. Like, I just love to spoil my kids, I guess. But I also am not going to have bratty kids. So I try to make sure that, you know, they're grateful for what they have. You know, I don't know. Because my mom asked them what they wanted for, like, birthdays and Christmas and stuff, and they're just like, they'll sit there and go, and you're sitting there forever going, have you figured anything out yet? And they're just sitting there going, I don't know. And then it's just like, well, then you obviously don't need anything or want of anything. So my mom's like, well, what do they need? What is something they need? And I was like, you know what? Snowsuits. Because we live in an area that does get snow. And so, you know, they go play outside in the snow. So they need protection to play in the snow. And so here in the Midwest, and in most places that have snow, we get snow pants, a nice puffy snow jacket or whatever, winter jacket that keeps you, you know, out of the wind, that, you know, protects you from the wind and the cold. Not so much the snow. I mean, mostly just the cold air and the wind. And then some winter gloves, snow gloves. I mean, thick gloves, not just like the ones that you just put on to keep your hands warm. Well, you put these up to keep your hands warm, but because you're playing in the snow, you know, you gotta grab it and throw it at people and build things. And sled on it and stuff. So we have our nice thick snow gloves and then snow boots, some thick snow boots that you can walk around in and not get your feet all wet and cold. And then, yeah, and then mommy takes care of the head. You know, we don't worry about the hats. because, you know, mommy makes the crocheted hats or the knitted hats or whatever, you know, the knitting machine hats. So I get them covered there, and, you know, they get a hat that they like, you know. So yeah, I think she's gonna buy him a full snowsuit, which he technically only needs the pants and maybe the boots, but actually we may have boots already for him, but it won't hurt him to have a second pair, honestly. I think. And that's why I went ahead and told her just to go ahead and do it, because I don't want to have to go, oh, oops, we don't actually have this, you know, because I set aside the stuff that doesn't get ruined every year, because like I said, my kids, they go out and play in the snow and they put holes in their stuff. I've had to buy them multiple gloves in one season because of that. And so, you know, they just, I don't know, the gloves aren't made well, because that or they just play rough in them, because they put holes in them and I had to buy them new gloves. So this year I was like, you know what, Grandma can take care of that, because that is a need. You know, we do need that stuff, so that way they can go out and play for, you know, good lengths of time. It's always nice when we get a good amount of snow, because they will spend, and if they're warm enough, they will spend hours outside in the snow. It's so nice. I mean, well, I mean, not hours, but they'll go out for a really long time. Every once in a while, on an occasion, we'll have the ones come in after 5 minutes and they're cold. Because certain days when it's cold out, when it's snowing and stuff, that cold just gets to your bones and you're just like, I can't be out there very long. And so there are days like that where it's legit too cold to be out there playing even. So, but they try. We even went and bought them the ski masks so they could put over their heads and cover their noses, and mostly just their eyes that are left open, and then they put their hats over top of those. And so they, like I said, they get bundled up when they go out, and they will play out there for a while, come in, warm up, go out and play. I need to go buy some hot chocolate, so that way when they do come in, they can warm up. It's just kind of a thing, you know, when you go out and play in the cold, it's nice to come in and have a nice little warm treat to warm you up inside your body while you're warming up the outside. So it's fun. I don't mind the snow so much. I just don't like going out in it. But it's beautiful to watch and look at and sit back and watch the kids play out there, because they have so much fun. And then my youngest, he has a Tonka truck. We used to have two, but he only has the one now, and that thing is like a year-round Tonka truck. It goes through the snow, like the rain, everything. I'm trying to think, spring, summer, fall, and winter. It's a year-round tow truck, or not tow truck, Tonka truck. It's a dump truck. So that thing, I don't remember what happened to the first one, but we had to throw it away because it broke. But we specifically made sure to get one that was made with a metal bed, a metal dump bed. Some of it's plastic, obviously. I don't know why they've gone to making toys. I mean, I know it's cheaper, and you're able to buy, you know, or the companies are able to sell things, make them cheaper and sell them more expensively and make more money on them, even though they're made with cheap plastic. Like these Tonka trucks used to be made with metal parts, and they're barely made with any metal now. And it's just, we used to have toys from when my husband was a kid. Tonka trucks, Tonka branded construction vehicles, and they were made with metal and this like plastic that lasted forever. On one of them, the plastic was actually starting to degrade because it was so old, but it was a heavier plastic, a heavier duty plastic. Dutier. So anyway, I don't know. I get excited for Christmas and with the snow with the kids. I love Christmas. For me, Christmas is a time where my gifting I can buy things for people and gift things to people comes out hardcore, as well as it is a season that helps remind me of, you know, my faith, and that Jesus is the reason for the season, and that we celebrate his birth for Christmas. You know, Christmas is a time to celebrate his birth, even though we know it didn't happen in December. It's just when we celebrate it. So I'm trucking along on this thing. I know you guys can't see it very well. I apologize. I'm just double crocheting. It's nothing special. And so I'm trying, because it's, I don't know, I could probably try to do this by feel, but I just don't trust myself enough, and they're small enough stitches because it's a 3-weight yarn, so it's smaller. So anyway, I still need you guys to help me figure out what my next project is going to be to put my focus on. Whether it be my mother's dog themed blanket, or the first autumn aspirations I'm making for myself with the red, blue, white, and green Premier yarn, or my best friend's autumn aspirations. Now, I know when Juan designed the autumn aspirations account, he was, you know, wanting it to be, at least for him, what inspired him with fall. Well, I don't know that mine are fall inspired colors necessarily, but I just, you know, wanted to go with colors I liked. And well, I went for my stash too, because I was trying not to order more yarn at the time. So I was trying to be disciplined and, you know, shopping from my own stash. And I did, kind of, after I had recently purchased this from the stores. I want to say I recently went back out to that store and was not able to find more of it. This was before I went on my trip though, so I think I found one skein there. One big skein of like white or blue. I think it was blue. I was like disappointed. Like, I need you to have more of this so that way I can buy more of it. Granted, it was only 4 colors I was able to find. I know some other people have been able to find, I guess, black maybe. So there might be 5 colors out there that the Dollar Tree might have. Who knows? So, no, I'm just sitting here thinking that once I get done with this video and get it uploaded, I need to do some things to the nose to keep making sure it's still on the way to healing, which I think it is, I hope. I'm on day 2 of no nosebleeds, so I feel like I am. But I'm also trying not to get too content, because the first 2 happened out of the blue, so it could happen out of the blue. Gosh, I hope I have enough. My cake's starting to fall apart, or like collapse on itself, so it's hard to tell what I have here. I am done with this row here in just a few stitches, but I have 2 color changes left on my cake over here. I'll show you here in just a second. But I'm almost done. This is fun. It's almost done. Yeah, yeah. Singing to myself. Yeah, yeah. Alright, 3 in the last one. 1, 2. And for those of you curious about the pattern for this, I don't have a pattern. It's in my head because I memorized it and it is not my pattern. It is Juan the Yarn Addict's channel. It's his pattern. He got together with us members and asked us what stitches we wanted to see in a project, and then he turned it into a shawl. So this is his design that he came up with our stitch recommendations. So, color change. So, with my cake that I have left down here, it has basically, I'm trying to see if it makes it all the way across. It's not cooperating with me here. It might. The green does, kind of. So it has trying to see if I can find it. So right down here, I have this here and this green, this area right here left of my color changes on my cake. So I only have one more row of double crochets to do, and hopefully it will make it. I'm gonna try and pick this up. Like I said, it's collapsing in itself. So I have, you can't really see this area right here kind of collapsed in on itself. Let me pull this tag off of here, this band off of here. It not like it sits inside here and just collapses down inside it, so, but it's falling out anyway. That is what I have left. I think I can get through the last row with that, because this is a 3-weight, so it goes a lot further, and it's still quite thick. So we'll see. We shall see. But see, now instead of working on the cloths that I should today with whatever gets pulled, whatever the tag says today, I kind of want to work on this and get this finished, and then find something else to work on for my Advent videos. So I don't know, because like I said, I really like, I am in the gotta finishes it, but we'll see. We'll see where my, I'm seriously like throwing things and it just disappears out of my hand. And it falls down below. Okay, so I'm trying to put my progress keeper, which I should, you know, at this point, I'm just finishing rows, so I don't know that I need to actually move this. I just need to remember, oh, that's right. I started at the beginning of the row this time. So we'll see. This is cool. It's definitely too big to go right here. Oh, it's gonna sit. It's kind of not heavy, but like the way it sits, it bunches up around my neck though. See, I want more on my shoulders, but if I do that, it's gonna bunch up right here. I think I'm just gonna have to deal with that. It definitely goes down to my arm, now I also am trying it on sitting, so, but yeah, look. I don't know, we'll see. We'll see if it becomes my thing, or I give it away, or I sell it, or whatever. I don't know yet. Indecisive. So, there is that. Where's my hook? Over here. Over here, my hair's all messed up. It's over here. I'm trying to leave it with the project on top, so that way I know that it's there and I don't have to search for it. So that is all I have for you guys today. I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, make sure to give me that thumbie. And I do appreciate those of you that do leave the thumbies in the comments and spread the love. I do love that and appreciate it. And don't forget, as always, it's a beautiful day to be kind and positive, and go make something beautiful. And I'll see y'all on the next video. Have a great Thursday. Bye, friends.